Well, hi, boys and girls, friends and family, likers and unlikers. You unliker lefties might want to be leaving here real soon. Just kind of turn me off. Otherwise, when I'm done saying what I got to say, there's a chance you'll need to download your depends. You got it? Okay. Just come back from Port Arthur, Texas, down the inland waterway on the Gulf. You know, the soupy oil fields where everything's booming and money's still running hot. Wonderful people, those Texans. The state's too damn big. Takes too long to drive across it. But wonderful people. You know, I had an experience. I had a long talk with the sheriff deputy who runs the animal control unit down there in the town of Memphis, county of Memphis down there in Texas. It's south of Amarillo, where I found a little lovely lady dog out running in the middle of not interstate, but US 287, 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. And she just trotting down the dotted line, semis roaring by like crazy. So I honked and pulled off the shoulder. She followed me over, and I pulled off a little further so I'd be sure she wouldn't spook and run out under a truck tire. Opened the door, and with a little encouragement, she hopped in. And I'll be sending you right after this video, I'll send you a picture of her. But I was damn tempted to keep this dog. She was a real lover. But when I looked down at her feet and I saw how her toes were done, her nails were done, somebody put some money into that finished job with the grinder. And so I knew somebody loved her, and I didn't want to break someone's heart. So I'm like, right of first refusal if he doesn't find an owner for the dog. But we got to chatting down there. I commented to him that I was very proud of Texans because I have never seen a state like it when it comes to the American flag. I know Texas, per capita, flies more stars and stripes than anywhere in the United States, without a doubt, without a doubt. And I mentioned that to him, and we chatted a bit. And he says, well, something else you want to look at. And I said, what's that? And he had me look at the back of his truck, and in blue letters said, "In God We Trust." And he says, in the state of Texas, there's not a rescue, a fire, or a police vehicle that does not have those lettering on the back, does not have that lettering on the back. And I think that's absolutely amazing to let you know that there are some people of faith left in this country. In mass, I might add, in mass. But to move on, I was very upset when I heard about my favorite justice passing away. So you lefties might want to leave now? Okay. And take me off your friend thing, will you? Okay. Yeah, Antonin Scalia, he kind of went to the big guy. God bless him. He was a magnificent man. And I said to myself, you know who he reminds me of? Now, you're going to think I'm crazy for saying this. He reminds me a lot of Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. You see, Barack Obama's in his swan song mode right now. And he's not getting anything done. Anybody who wears a black robe, tell him to kiss ass and go to hell. They're turning down all his crazy border games and his coal games and his, oh, by the way, are you guys out there freezing your gooners off? Are you suffering from that global warming again? Darn, it's terrible. Shouldn't happen to anybody. But anyway, so let me ramble on a little bit more. You see, the Supreme Court's been putting a halt on a temporary and permanent halt on a lot of Barack's splendiferous ideas. And I'm saying to myself, oh my God, what the convenience of coincidence. Imagine Judge Scalia passing away and opening up the highway for Goober with the ears, whatever the hell his name is. I don't know, he's changed it so many times. It's like, God. Anyway, I just thought I would hit you with that a little bit. Just remember, not all natural deaths and accidents are natural deaths and accidents. All right? Especially when it's very convenient for people with absolutely a void hole, a black void hole where their moral character should be. So keep that in mind. Oh, and I know while you've been sitting here looking at me, you know, this hat's getting big. I lost so much damn weight. I didn't realize I was a fathead. It's riding a little low right now. But this here is my Gambler. It's a model that Stetson came out with. And for you animal lovers, it's a 4X beaver pelt, which is, middle of the line. It's not a Rudy Tooty Heidi Dighty, but it's not a piece of garbage either. And they call it the Gambler, and I kind of look at the feathers on the side, and I say to myself, well, it's either the Gambler or it's my favorite name for this hat, which would be Pheasant with a Sore Butt. Okay? So you remember that. And you'll get a chance to down and do some driving through Texas. You do it. You'll meet some real people. Not an ounce of plastic on most of them. Even when you get around Dallas, you'll find some really natural, good human beings. So with that, I'm going to sign off for this evening and wish you all a happy late in the day Valentine's Day. And see if the marshals will come get me yet anyway. But if they don't, just remember one thing. When I talked to the Lord one time, I asked him if I could ask a frivolous question. And he smiled as only he would smile. And he said, "What is it, my son?" And I said, "Why did you give me such a big fat ass?" Again he grinned and he said, "Knowing you as I do, and knowing how many people you would invite to kiss it, I didn't want there to be too long a line. Good night. God bless y'all."